Bradford Woods Amphitheater is an example of a site that was designed to be universally usable by everyone. In the early 1970s, the amphitheater at Bradford Woods was featured in National Park and Conservation magazine. The amphitheater at the time was built out of brick and railroad ties and was accessible at the bottom and at the top rows only. The ramp at the front of the amphitheater made the stage accessible to one side. However, the ramp was very steep at a 15 to 20% grade. An accessible ramp by today's standards has a maximum slope of 8.33%. In 1996, the amphitheater was demolished, and the leadership at Bradford Woods decided to replace it with one that was not only accessible to people with disabilities, but universally designed so that everyone could use it. The vision was for individuals, regardless of ability, to be able to sit in any seat in the amphitheater, be able to enter the amphitheater at any level, and be able to get to the stage and the surrounding environments without any difficulty. The Bradford Woods Amphitheater is a state-of-the-art example of universal design. Each seat in the 200-person amphitheater raises and lowers so people can sit where they want and with whom they want. The center of the amphitheater features a fully accessible fire ring, and the stage can be accessed from both wings. All of the aisles are wide enough to allow program attendees to pass by those who are seated in wheelchairs or on one of the integrated benches without any difficulty. Handrails along both sides of the steps, appropriate for use by both adults and children, are installed as optional support for people who need something to hold on to. The assembly area also has an integrated assistive listening system which improves an individual's ability to hear by isolating the sound from the surrounding noise. Other features of the amphitheater include foot lighting so that during evening performances, people will have adequate lighting to make their way up and down the aisles and through seating areas. There are electrical outlets every 16 feet. The outlets are provided for people who have power wheelchairs and need to charge their batteries, or for people who use ventilators so they are able to plug in their devices. That way, no one will miss the performance or activity. Looking back, the only issue of concern relative to universal design is the weight of the seats. Because of the environmental conditions and the outdoor nature of the amphitheater seats were constructed to be sturdy and accessible at all times. The solid construction of the thick wood seat and metal hardware exceeds the recommended maximum 5 pounds of force that is required to flip the bench up and hold it in an upright position. The Bradford Woods Amphitheater was nominated for an International Universal Design Award and was honored at the 2000 International Universal Design Conference as one of the Universal Design Exemplar Projects. Due to the evolutionary nature of the construction project, to ensure that the goal of achieving universal design was met, blueprints of the amphitheater are not available. The amphitheater is host to 1,000 youth and adults with disabilities and chronic illnesses annually, many of which use power wheelchairs, manual wheelchairs, and crutches. Nearly 5,000 elementary school children also utilize this facility during environmental education camps, as well as military veterans, collegiate groups, and community members. Bradford Woods, Indiana University's Outdoor Center, is very proud of this functional, timeless, and limitless design. The amphitheater is a facility that can be used by anybody at any time and for any number of generations to come.